Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Brands Hatch for the 10th race in this 2012 FIA Formula 2 Championship. Well, here's a look at yesterday's race. Becchetta hardly got away from pole position at all. Then Kevin Marocca sliced through the middle of them to take the lead of the race. Snagarev was up in third position still. Becchetta did well in the end to not get shuffled too far down. Tusha had a massive slide on the exit of Paddock Hill Bend. But then David Zhu on the second lap collected the wall, which unfortunately meant that the safety car was brought out, and it was just a case of wheel spin really for David Zhu coming out of Graham Hill Bend on the wet surface. Once the race restarted though, Max Snagarev spun, Alex Fontana and Kurush Kani sliding into the back of him. Both of those cars were repaired overnight, and all three of those cars were repaired overnight and will be out for this race today, which is good to see. But it was a very big impact for Kurush Kani. And then the field settled down behind the safety car. When it came in, Kevin Marocca was absolutely in a class of his own in the wet. We watched some of the onboard laps earlier on, James, and he was just much quicker than anyone behind him.
He had it completely hooked up, supreme confidence, and there was no one that was going to match him out there. Dino showing us just how slippery it was, and all of the drivers actually commenting on how treacherous it was out there, even though it's starting to get drier.
Yeah, but there was a big moment for Hector Hurst coming onto the start-finish straight, so he was then involved in a great battle with Christopher Zanella over fourth position. He kept that one all together, but then Zanella got a better run going into Paddock Hill Bend, pulled up alongside, but again, couldn't make the move stick. Hurst found more grip around the outside, as is often the case. He would then go wide up at Westfields a few laps later, but Kevin Marocca took the victory. He was delighted with that, his first victory in Formula 2. And the Polish driver moves himself, well, into contention for that second place a little more. He's been a bit up and down this season, but the win for Marocca means he is 6th place in the championship. 10th round of the championship, about to get underway here at Brands Hatch. Brilliant start, wasn't it, from Mihai Marinescu, moving up, well, holding the lead of the race as Zanella attempted to attack him. Max Pommer really getting shuffled out in the middle of the pack there. Hector Hurst doing a decent job until he got tagged by Plamen Kralev. Kralev hard into the barriers on the outside of Hawthorne Bend. And he walked away from that car fine. Hector Hurst dropped down a number of positions. Big spin for Matteo Tusha. Big impact into the barriers as well for him. And that ruined his race, obviously. And has also harmed his championship just a little bit as he attempted to climb back up a few more positions. Safety car came in, and from then Mihai Marinescu controlled the field really up at the front, taking the victory and moving himself up into 3rd place in the championship, just a point behind the 2nd place man in the championship, which is the man who finished 2nd in this race, Christopher Zanella. Dino Zamparelli in 3rd place, but great win for Mihai Marinescu. Well, thank you very much for joining us this weekend in FIA Formula 2. Round 10 of the championship, won by Mihai Marinescu. And as the champagne sprays, we'll see you in a week's time at Paul Ricard. From myself, Jack Nicholls, and James Gornall, who has been alongside me, a very goodbye.